Hey friends, welcome to a cold and dreary Blackpool. We're going to take you on a tour of the South Pier. We've already done one of the Central Pier previously, so if you want to go and check that out, I'll put a link down in the description. But just trying to give you an idea of what there is here in Blackpool, how this looks, and
maybe get some 2Ps.
Yeah, what attractions there are in there, and Becky does want her 2Ps, yeah. So yeah, let's head inside and see what there is. All right, here we go. So you've got the South Pier, you've got the facade. The South Pier is located quite close to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You can see that there. You've got the Grosvenor Casino and you've got the water park.
I wonder what time that opens today, because it's only 9:20.
Blackpool
Pleasure Beach, yeah, it's running already.
Okay, well, they're probably testing. Outside the front, you've got donuts, you've got hot food. These are all closed because we're here very early. Just bear that in mind. When we're going in, we're here very early. Like, the pier has just opened, so we might not be able to actually see stuff. So obviously, like I said, there's not a lot happening at the moment because the pier has just opened. But you've got your change machines here, split notes down into coins and then coins down into 2Ps and 10Ps. That's the 2P one just there. Loads and loads of fun games. Oh, Air Sniper. Wow. That looks very futuristic. Futuristic. Scary, yeah? Like, how technologically advanced is this? You've got that, like, hit your shoulder against that.
Really?
Although it's really low down, so you're like, you've got to really get into it.
Which one of those would you pick to do?
I would probably pick Sea Sniper.
I would pick that as well.
Would you? Not Snow Mountain?
Is this where you look? Do you look through there?
Yeah, it's actually got a screen and everything inside it.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very futuristic, right? So obviously you've got claw machines and all sorts like that. Racing games, piano keys. I saw somebody playing this previously, but it's quite cool. It's sort of like Guitar Hero for a piano. Like, everything's got so futuristic now. It used to just be you'd come and do your 2P machines. So a handful of the machines will give you tickets as well. And you transfer your tickets into like a token, and then you buy prizes with those ticket tokens. Okay, so like some of these, like the suction ones, are like 260 tickets. You've got sweets there for 20 and 30, 40 tickets. And this is how you change it.
Tell me you're in the north without telling me you're in the north.
Coronation Street, yeah. We love Coronation Street in the UK. The ticket station, this is where you put all your tickets in. You run them through here, they shred them, and then they give you a little receipt. And then the receipt is where you take what you take to the prize shop here, right? So yeah, Becky was just pointing out the Coronation Street 2P machine. Scooby-Doo one. Good. Oh my goodness. You got some high price 10P ones here as well.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
We're Duffy's friends.
Yeah.
So we can't remember the name now.
No, I can't remember. Shelley May or something, maybe? Lena Bell. That one's Lena Bell.
Are you sure?
No, not sure at all. But yeah, so this is like, these are the kind of games that you get. Becky and I love the 2P machines. When we're down in Brighton, there's a specific Jurassic Park one that we play religiously.
We get loads of tickets,
we get loads of tickets on the Jurassic Park one, but we've never really seen the Jurassic Park one outside of Brighton, have we?
No.
So if you want to check out our Brighton Pier video, I'll put a link up in the top corner so you can go and see that. This is quite an interesting one. You've got to get the balloon and you've got to pop the balloon using the cutter down the bottom here. Quite interesting. We got a Jurassic Park, like, actual game here as well. Not just like a 2p machine one. And then you got a Walking Dead one.
I've played this one before, do you remember?
Oh, Deal or No Deal. Yeah, we have played this one before. I don't think we got a good deal out of it though, did we?
No.
I think we ended up with like one of the blue prize.
You know, this is like a 2p machine, but for rich people.
It is for rich people, yeah. This too high stakes for us. Too high stakes. You Connect 4 down there. You've got Monopoly as well.
Oh, that looks like a nice lay down.
That's a roller coaster type thing.
Oh yeah.
So you can like essentially get into a roller coaster.
Oh, I wouldn't like that.
It's not VR though. The VR would really like screw with your motion sickness. But oh, like here you go. It's doing like a plane thing. So you're laying down, plane, race car. The Monopoly one is quite cool because you've got a dice that you can spin there. Shuttleboard. Is it shuttleboard? Shuttleball? I think that's what it's called. Shuffleboard. Yeah.
Oh, look.
Wow, Demolition King. That is, if you really want to get your anger out.
What does it do?
I'm guessing what you do is you use the ball to knock, you use the ball to knock holes in the wall.
Oh, that's cool.
That's quite clever actually. Oh, they've got a Batman Begins slot machine over there. That's quite. Some of these are really quite like futuristic now, and obviously the old trusty knockout punch. Or kick. Oh, you can do a kick one as well now. Wow. Imagine bringing a Premier League footballer here.
You did.
She thinks she's a Premier League footballer. If only we would be rolling in it.
Oh look, if we'd have come a bit later, I could have had my hair braided.
Yeah, she could have. Right, so you've got the hair braiding thing. You've got more little kiosks, Deal or No Deal kiosk there. Score over 8. You know, this is tricky, guys, because we're in off-peak season right now, and we're here as the pier opened.
But you can get the vibes of what's here.
You get the vibes. This will be heaving in the summer. You got the Players Sports Bar here. That looks really nice, actually. I'd love to be here, the height of summer, having a drink, maybe on this little patio here, terrace, out at the sea, right? We'll just come over to the side here, to the right-hand side, because you can see we're actually not out at the sea just yet. We'll get down there in just a second.
The tide's quite far out.
The tide's, it's low tide at the moment, I guess. There's Central Pier in Central Pane. Zoom in there. You've obviously got Blackpool Tower as well, the icon of Blackpool. And then this is the whole seafront here, of course. What we're going to do, we're going to go down the end. You've got rides down the end. This is the beauty of the British Seaside and British Pier, right? Like, you start with the arcades, you finish with the amusement park, and you know, you can really get like a whole bunch of cool coaster credits if you're down here on the pier. At Central Pier, they've got a Ferris wheel and they've got a few more things. Here, I think they've got a slingshot. Definitely wouldn't do the slingshot even if it was on. You've got more. You got Blackpool Babywear. You've got Let's Play Darts.
Blackpool Babywear.
Carrack chai tea and desserts. Fudge. Hook a duck. The toy shop. Rock shop.
Rock.
Unfortunately, the rock shop is closed. You've got donuts and ice creams. Mr. Whippy, that's no longer 99. It is £3 and £3.30. Oh, inflation's hitting the...
They shouldn't have gone with the label of a price, really. They've locked themselves
99,
in now.
yeah. Okay, and then we're at the second amusements section here.
Is it open?
Everything looks on, but it doesn't look open. We're going to try the handle and be sorely disappointed, yeah.
Let's go around the
Awkward.
side. To be honest, they're all much of the same,
Much of the same muchness, yeah. You've got more 2p, 10p machines in there. You've got more like amusement kind of games. And then we're now down at the rides.
Oh, gin house and gin garden.
Yeah, the gin garden.
This is the cocktaily place to be.
We can see the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach here.
Those steps look really weird, don't they?
They do, yeah. I'm wondering if they're like a wave break type thing because of the when the tide comes out, or the tide comes in, I guess actually, isn't it? They rise up the steps there. Yeah, so Blackpool Pleasure Beach, of course, you see the big one there. That's the only one you can really make out, actually, at the moment. You can see
The in between, there's the little blue one, upside downy job.
Infusion. And then Launchpad just poking over the casino and the water park there. Yeah, like we said, the tide is out at the moment, so you can see, like, I wouldn't say it's dry down there, but yeah, gin, Prosecco and cocktails. And then you've got another one just down the end there as well. You've got the gin house, gin, Prosecco and cocktails. I'm sure they'll serve you some snacks in there as well. If not, you can get some snacks just here. South Pier food. I do like these little terraces.
Yeah, they're
out
cute.
here. They are very cute. It's not hopping. Cliffhanger here. So that's one of those
That
rides.
looks like a really intense harness, does it not?
Yeah.
Look at that, it like slots in.
It does look like a very intense harness. This is one where you sit in and it will like sort of
Doesn't go upside down,
go like
though.
that. No, it does, I don't think it goes upside down. I think it does that. You've got a Ferris wheel here.
That's also called a carousel.
Carousel. What's a Ferris wheel then? Oh,
the
my
London Eye.
goodness. What a slip up there. Sorry, guys.
You call yourself an enthusiast.
Right, and this is the prices at the moment.
That's actually not that bad.
No, so 125 for a single credit, 30, 60 or 110 credits.
It is that bad because you have to have at least 3 for even the carousel's 3. So you have to have 3 lots of that.
Oh, okay. So these are the prices of the rides then. 3, 4 and 5 credits. And then you buy one single ride credit, 30 ride credits, 60 or 110. So obviously the more you buy, the cheaper it will become just about. Yeah.
These people look like they're having a great time though.
Yeah, and we'll show you what they're having a great time on in just a second. So yeah, this isn't a Ferris wheel, it's a carousel.
You already said it isn't a carousel.
I nearly did. I nearly said it again. This is another version of that.
But for babies or
like,
wimps.
For smaller wimpus children.
You're so rude.
You've got the waltzers that is currently undergoing some maintenance at the moment. So
I think there might be another waltzers down there, I assume.
do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to say, as Piers go, I do think this one has got maybe more kids rides. Like some of them have like bigger or scarier or ghost trains or something.
Yeah.
This one seems to have only little.
So this is the Sky Coaster. What this is, it's like a slingshot. All right, so turn around.
Ooh.
And you get strapped up into the harness that will be on that. You get winched up, and then you'll come flying across and out over the side of the pier.
Over the sea?
Over the sea. That's quite
cool.
Is
that how you get on it? That little rickety ladder?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Wow.
Imagine that.
I'd be pooping my pants.
You've got another waltzers here, a little churro stand. Nice.
Mr. Churro.
And then you've got like a little mini, I don't know what we'd call the next ride there.
That's a waltzers as well, isn't it?
This is a waltzers here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's also a waltzers. There's like 3 lots of waltzers here.
That's called Rock and Roll. And then you've got Crazy Mouse coaster at the end. That would get you a coaster credit because it is on a roller coaster track. And then you've got Sky Screamer. This is one of those ones where you go into the pod and it'll shoot you up. Dodgems here as well. And then you got a helter-skelter. Yeah, here you go. So.
Oh, is this the one that like people go on and then they pass out?
Yeah. Like this girl here, she looks like she's about to pass out. I would pass out. I can't even say that I'd be okay.
£20 per person.
£20 per person.
That is quite
It's steep.
a steep amount.
It's steep, yeah.
Also, 3 seats is a random amount.
Single rider queue.
Could do.
But yeah, so you go in this, they winch it, get it really elasticated, and then they'll fire you up into the air. And it's then kind of like a free...
It also looks very frayed.
It does look very frayed.
And then that would make you very afraid.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so you got the crazy coaster here, crazy mouse.
Crazy coaster.
Yeah, throwback reference to 90s there. Yeah, so that's kind of like, that's basically everything. It doesn't have as much as the Central Pier.
No, I would say, I mean, here it's handy because it's like right opposite
The Pleasure Beach.
the Pleasure Beach.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would say if you were going to go to a pier, the Central one's the place to be.
Yeah. Oh, ride's starting to go around, the waltzes are starting.
I honestly think even if we had been here when everything was on, we wouldn't do a single ride here though.
No.
It actually doesn't like...
Personally, no, we wouldn't.
No.
Dodgems.
Maybe the crazy mouse.
We've got the teacups there. Disney themed teacups. You got Mickey Minnie, you've got a Alice in Wonderland one, you've got Frozen one.
To be fair, what town, even if any seaside towns these days, has 3 piers? That's a lot of piers.
It's a lot of piers, yeah. I mean, the one in Brighton, like, burned down, didn't it?
Exactly, so they've only got one now, haven't they, in Brighton?
I think so, yeah. Fire and rescue training game, which is like the Lego Fire Academy. Lego City Fire Academy, but like miniaturized. So it's a good afternoon. We wouldn't spend time in the amusement park part of it here. If we were here, we'd be in the arcades and we'd be using the 2p machines. Definitely not 10p machines.
No.
Too rich for our blood.
But if we...
And we've got an
bouncy castle.
inflatable bouncy castle here, which is currently deflated.
But I think if we were going to just spend time on the 2p machines, we'd probably go to Coral Island, right?
Yeah. Little screen outside to watch your football.
That's cute.
And whatnot
I think
as
this would be good in the summer for a chill pier.
For sure.
Like a sitting, eating, drinking.
Much more chill pier, yeah, than the rides down there. But yeah, and now we're just going to be heading back and we'll give you a little wrap up in just a second. All right, so that's the end of our tour of Blackpool's South Pier. And what did you think of that? I mean, we've done quite a few piers at this point compared
Yeah.
Central Pier, Brighton Pier.
I would say lacking on the pizzazz.
Lacking on the pizzazz.
I think the actual arcade bit was quite good actually, but the rides...
The rides themselves were lacking,
spice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, an arcade is an arcade, really, isn't it? The 2p machines, the 10p machines. We've got our preference because we want the Jurassic Park one, but we've never seen that really anywhere apart from Brighton, so it don't really matter for us. But the rides, yeah, they seemed a bit lacking. I don't know if just because it's closed that it doesn't have that vibe,
so.
But you know,
none of the rides of like usually if there's like a ghost train or like a pool coaster, we'll be like, well, we don't need to do it, but let's do it for fun.
Yeah,
there was nothing there that I thought, oh yeah, we'd really want to do that.
Yeah, I got you. But hopefully it's given you an idea. If you have seen our Central Pier tour as well, then, you know, it gives you an idea to compare the two. This one is closer to the Pleasure Beach, so you can come down to here and go to the Pleasure Beach, then come here for an hour or two after, especially in the off-season when Pleasure Beach is closing at like 5 or 6. You know, maybe not so much when it's got late night riding, where it's on till 8 or 9, but hey, it's something else to do in Blackpool. Blackpool's got a lot going for it, to be honest with you. You know, a bit further down is a bit more hopping, but Pleasure Beach is the one that's down here, and that's what a lot of people come for. So if you have enjoyed the video throughout, give a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos.
See you on the other side.
Thanks.